Hey folks, Mr. Justin here with Secret Weapon Miniatures and another 2-minute tutorial for you. This time what I'm going to look at is how to make big chunky snow, big snow banks, snow berms, things like that. So nothing fine, nothing small. In this case what I've got is one of my hollow blanks. I've gone ahead and put down a layer of PVA white glue just to serve as the basis for us. I'm going to get a handy dandy mixing cup here, and what I'm actually going to start with is this chunk of white styrofoam. Not much to it. I'm just going to use my fingernail to break off some of those pieces, some of the little expanded poly pieces here. And you can see I'm just getting the little styrofoam balls. You can buy the stuff that way, just loose, but that means buying it, whereas I find that most of us tend to have some white styrofoam lying around the house from something that we had to unpack recently. So I just keep a couple of chunks of this in the garage in case I need to make something big. I need enough of this to give you the effect. And share that crumbling styrofoam sound with everybody. I'm sure it's everybody's favorite. The other thing I'm going to have is a bit of PVA, again, a little bit of just white glue. You can use the realistic water for this. I do recommend that you use something white or clear because this will remain visible. Just going to stir that up here. Make sure that it's all fairly evenly coated. You want to make sure there's glue on all of the foam. And that's why I put the glue down on the base as well beforehand, is to make sure that it sticks there as well. It's nice to have, glue on the material, but you want to make sure that it sticks to the base. For actual display pieces, something that I'm going to be keeping, I used wood glue there. It's got a little stronger, it's got more flexibility, more long-term durability. A little more glue, making my snow berm. Easy as that. So then, I'm just going to scrape it out where I want it on the base. This is nice too, like say you're trying to make something look crashed. You can actually start with a flat piece of foam, dig out a runnel just where the channel would be where the vehicle crashed or something like that, pile up that snow on either side so you have those naturally created banks. And this way you're not using your good expensive material, you've just got some cheap expanded styrofoam sitting here. You can make big chunky walls out of it. Nice berm. Now ideally I would let this dry completely and then come back to it before I start adding other snow. We're not going to take the time for that today. Definitely a case of do as I say, not as I do. But you can start to see already what I mean about how this would create a snowbank or snow berm for you. What I can do is come back now with a bit of my polyvinyl snow, use that to fill in some of those gaps. Get the right texture to it. So now it's got that fluffy matte quality to it. Assuming the camera will cooperate with us today. Alright, I'll force it to the focus. Here you are. So you can see how it fills in and it gets that big bank look. And of course, if you want to add the sparkle to it, if you want to add some realistic glass or crushed glass over the top of that, feel free. At that point you'll get some of that sparkle. It only takes a little tiny bit to give you the effect. It's going to stick to the glue. If you're concerned about whether or not it's going to stick, particularly like if you've gone 24 hours, you've let it dry properly, then all you have to do is mix up some PVA and water. I recommend putting it like into a squirt gun or a spray bottle, something like that, and hit the spots where you need it to be, sprinkle on your snow, sprinkle on your crushed glass. You're good to go. Any questions? It's Justin at secretweaponminiatures.com or join us on Facebook. And of course, if there's something you'd like to see covered, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching.